Howdy, folks. Welcome back to The Outsider's Perspective. My name's Ollie, and I'd like to first off say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for hitting the like and the subscribe button if you haven't already. And thank you for leaving a comment down below because, as you know, I do this in order to connect with people, and I love to hear from my viewers. So don't hesitate. Say something nice, say something mean, just say something, and I'll be sure to respond. All right. Well, hard to believe, but it's already October. Happens like this every year. Seems to me that time speeds up as you get older. And I know my parents told me about this when I was younger, and I just roll my eyes, but now that I'm in my 30s, nearing my 40s, now that I have school-aged children who are blowing up like weeds, I can see the truth of it. It really does seem to speed up. That's not the subject of this video, my friends. We're not here to talk about the nature of time and the way that humans experience time, but we're here to talk about Sober October. As you may or may not know, every year I do this thing called Sober October, where I essentially abstain from drinking alcohol for the entire month of October, right? Sober October. I've been doing this for probably, I would say, this might be my fourth or fifth year now. I don't know. I don't keep track, right? I just know that I do it, and I have been for a little while. And it's never been like a huge, massive challenge, but it's something that I felt the need to do because I've had a, let's call it a tense relationship with alcohol ever since I was a little kid. Well, maybe not a little kid, but you know what I mean, a teenager. And so I've always had this tendency towards excess. And after the summer, usually what happens to me during the summer is, we go camping, we have barbecues, we have parties. And over the summer months, my intake of alcohol seems to increase. And so when fall hits and October hits, I take this month to basically hit the reset button and take some time off of alcohol. Now, for reasons that I'll discuss in future videos, my relationship to alcohol has changed quite dramatically in the last, I would say, 2 or 3 months. And even this summer, I really didn't drink a whole lot compared to my usual. So instead of just doing Sober October this year, my wife and I decided to take a different approach. We decided that instead of just removing stuff from our, lifestyle or diet, that we would try to add good stuff in, stuff that we want to do but are too lazy to do, or stuff that we want to do but always forget to do. And so this is the nature of this October's challenge. It's not Sober October strictly, although I will abstain from alcohol. I mean, that's not really a big deal anymore. But in addition to that, we're going to be doing some extras. So for me personally, I committed to doing a few things on a daily basis. I committed to doing a daily meditation, which I don't currently do. I also committed to reading and or writing every day, which is something else that I don't do consistently. I'm pretty good about writing. I write in my journal multiple days a week, and I'm very consistent there, but not every day. And with reading, it's a lot less consistent, I find that I just don't make the time to read. And so that's what I'm going to be doing this month. Every day I'm going to make sure that I read something, that I write something, that I meditate. And, in addition to that, exercise every day. Doesn't have to be crazy hardcore exercise, but something. Let's call it movement, right? At the very least, go for a walk, go for a jog, hit the heavy bag, do some weights, whatever. But every day, something physical. And this all stems from my wife and I's philosophy, which is maintaining a balanced lifestyle. Balanced meaning mind, body, and spirit, right? Feeding all three, taking care of all three, engaging all three, and not focusing exclusively on one at the expense of the others. So there you have it, folks. I don't know if we can call it Sober October anymore. It's not really about sobriety. But whatever we call it, that's what we're doing. And so I just wanted to share that with you. And Also wanted to find out if maybe you folks have got anything going on like this, either in October or in other months. Do you ever do this kind of stuff? Do you ever challenge yourself to, build a habit or to cut something out of your life or, whatever? Interested to hear from you. And by the way, no podcast this Sunday. Had two in a row, right? We had Alkistis, and then we had Paul last week. This week, there's no podcast, but you can expect me to return to my old podcasting ways next Sunday with my friend Ruben, who is the creator of Help Find the Others, which is a YouTube channel. Talks a lot about psychedelics, religion, stuff that I'm into. So stay tuned for that episode of The Big Questions coming up next Sunday. And until then, happy October, and we'll catch you in the next video. Oh yeah, don't forget, memento mori, you will die one day. And while you're alive, try to live well. Cheers.